This is Lewis Arthur, Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Sport and Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined with Abass Baraou over in Miami. Very, very late here, but how's things, mate? It's been a while since we heard of you. How's things going, man?
Yeah, all good. Thank you. Good to hear from you as well. Everything is going well so far. Enjoying the training out here in Miami.
Absolutely, definitely. And one thing that you do have is you do have a fight date. You're back out. So we'll just touch on that firstly. How good does it finally feel to have a fight date and just before the end of the year as well, just before Christmas? In what has been a frustrating year for you, but is it good to just finally get out one more time this year?
Yeah, 100%. As I was doing some changing management wise, I find myself here in Miami and training now with George Rubio. Training is going well so far, and we have a lot of plans for the future. And it's very good to get in the ring also before this year and to end the year correctly. So I'm excited for that, and the fight will also be here in the US. So I'm gonna make my US debut, and it's all good now. So I'm very excited, and I'm looking forward for a good fight.
Definitely. We'll touch on firstly training in America, in Miami with Rubio. What's that switch been like for you training in America now and over across the pond in a sense?
Mm. Um, it went good so far. The weather here is nice. It's always a sun, so I have no issue with that. And the training, it's quite different, but I can feel all the experience from George, and the work we've been doing so far has shown. So it's more effective, everything we've been doing. So I like it. From experience, how George is also speaking, I'm very confident with him. So I just need to get in the ring and show what I've learned so far.
Do you feel like this change was needed into America and sort of a different surrounding for you, completely different environment, as you said? America is completely different. So do you feel like this change in environment was needed for yourself?
Um, I feel like I come from Germany. The boxing is going a bit down now. Then I came to London. I want to see how the boxing is over there, and I feel like USA was the next step. So with everything going, I want always to come here and see how the people are, how the boxing is over here, how how everybody is behaving in the boxing world. You got also here a lot of sparring opportunities. So I had this always in myself, but really come in here and see how the training is going. It was needed because I couldn't imagine how it is over here. So it's definitely an experience. So and I was looking forward to that, and I just made this step to come over here.
What's the biggest differences you found in training in America as opposed to Germany and the UK?
Um, the biggest difference, yeah, the weather. I would say
Yeah.
weather is different, but I feel like yeah, every coach trains different. So I train here like more effective, different, but also hard. It's it's a Cuban coach, so he got like every day looks different. Every day he comes out with a new idea, and it's all fun, and there's a different side to the training I haven't seen for a while. So and that's fun, and also seeing everybody in the gym. Like you have like a lot of fighters everywhere, and also like every weekend there's some like a boxing show and stuff. You can feel like the boxing spirit is living here. Very good. So and it's good to be part of that as well.
With this fight in a couple of weeks' time, how much do you feel like you want to kick on now and put all the injuries and the frustrations from, the past almost, 2 years in a sense now that you can really kick on and, get your career back firing again and flourishing?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to put my foot on the gas now, and we've made the plans also for that. And I'm just excited to get back on the journey. And with the fight on the 8th, I will be back in the ring, and I will continue my journey on another level.
How frustrating would you say this year has been for you? Obviously, overcoming that shoulder injury was a positive thing for you, but ideally, I'm sure you would have liked to have been out other than just the fight in March. Has it been a frustrating year for you when you've not had a fight date and been waiting?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. That's why also all the changement counts. But I feel like it was more up to me to deal with the situation. And now, as I'm dealing with it, things looking better now. I've seen my opportunity, and I'm looking forward to use my potential as well. With that in mind, now I'm more confident, and I feel like the frustration has like left me already.
Hmm.
So I'm more confident now with the team I have now and with what I'm doing, and I just can't wait to get in the ring and continue the journey.
Was it hard to keep patient at times where you want these opportunities, but as you said, there's not much you could have done. Was it frustrating at times to try and keep patient when you want these opportunities?
Yeah, 100%. I've been always in the gym, and I was like so long in the gym where it comes like I've been spending more like all my time for boxing, and I wouldn't get any rewards. And I was always ready, and the opportunity wasn't popping up, and I feel like I was at the wrong place doing the wrong thing. But I know what my passion are. Like my passion is for boxing, and I just needed to set in the right direction. And now, as I'm like moving forward, I feel more confident, and I know with the path that I took now, opportunity will present itself very soon.
How important is that growth outside the ring as well for you? Even though you're not in the ring and learning in the ring, outside the ring you're learning as a person and dealing with especially difficult times where things aren't going your way. That's really how how the importance of how you behave and grow as a person.
Yeah, 100%. I know what you mean. It's like um, when it's when you put everything into one thing and waiting for it. Like I feel like I've put a lot of things in boxing. I put like all my time into it, and I want to make it work. And if it's not working, I feel like I can't do anything else. So I need to take care of my job first, and everything else comes after this. So when things are not going well, I'm just trying to be patient and trying to make it work, and that's what I'm spending most of the time with.
Definitely, absolutely. Obviously, you was previously trained at the Booth Gym. That's now you're training in America. What was the sort of the reason for yourself to leave the Booth Gym? You sort of was the main focus for America, or was sort of what was the reason for yourself to sort of move to America and leave the Booth Gym?
Um, it, it just has come to the time where I wanted some changing done. Um, I've been there for 4 years now, and it went very stucking and slow with my career. Um, I just feel like okay, it's now time for a changement after also having a frustrating year, and I feel like the whole time was a bit frustrating. It's not because of England, but I was just finding myself in a position where I said, okay, if I want to do things right, I need to be in charge now and do a few changes.
Definitely. Was that also changed with the promotional team? Obviously, with Wasserman, with being promoted by Wasserman, is that not the case anymore as well?
Yeah, we're still in talks
Okay.
of course, but it's nothing decided yet. We're still in talk, and yeah, I think like there will come a few news in a few weeks. So we're still banging on it, but it's not all done yet.
Definitely. Is there an importance in that? Because you said that being in control of your career and being the one that calls your own shots and not letting your future and your destiny be in hands of yourself and not anybody else.
Yeah, I feel like there should be like a bit input from myself because I've been always in the gym waiting for fight dates, and it hasn't been going well in the last time. So I feel like I was put in a position where I needed to do a few changes um, to get what I want for what I'm looking for. I'm looking for challenges. I'm looking to use my potential as a fighter. And I wasn't able to use it for the past years. And now I've done a few changes, and I'm very confident that the changes will be good for my future.
And one thing I did want to talk to you about was you were obviously ordered to fight JJ Metcalf, and the purse bids seemed to have happened. What's the update with that fight? As you know, is that fight potentially happening with you and JJ?
Yeah, yeah. The EBU has ordered the fight to happen, so and I feel like that's a good fight. I'm ready to take the fight, and also the team is in contact to Metcalf, so I'm ready for the fight. I want the fight. It's just up for them to take it, and yeah, if they don't take it, then I know it's like they don't want to fight me. It's a good reason. I get it,
Yeah.
but the ABO has ordered the fight. I think it's a great fight. I'm up for it, and I want the fight. It's just up for them to accept it.
Yourself, where you've had losses, Mick's had losses, learning from guys like Mick, who the ability to bounce back from adversity and bounce back from losses. Is it good that you sort of you have this ability to do that and bounce back, and be back stronger, just like Mick has from the losses that you've taken, and Mick as well?
Yeah, of course. Like he Mick is a fighter. He's stubborn in what he's doing and what he wants. And so I feel like a defeat couldn't stop him, and it's great to see him also showing that he's a warrior, and he's gonna bounce back. And like a defeat is what warriors like need to go through, and for him to take the path and go on the journey and bounce back each time is just amazing. And I think also now with the fight he will bounce back and be even stronger than before.
Yeah, absolutely. And even talking for yourself, where you yourself having adversities, how important was that for yourself to bounce back from the Kulkai fight, where many people even thought that you won that fight, and with that being a bitter pill to swallow for you, the adversities that you faced, was that sort of shows the resilience that you can bounce back and you still push on, even though things may not always go your way.
Yeah, 100%. This fight, I've taken a loss in this fight, but I feel like I learned so much from this fight, and I'm just waiting for an opportunity on this level again to show that I've learned from my mistakes and that I've grown from this fight. And I think the next fight on this level will show that I have grown past this stage already, and I have learned a lot from that.
Absolutely. I did want to touch on another friend of yours, Harlem Eubank, did have his homecoming fight in Brighton. Unfortunately, you weren't also able to be there, which I'm sure you were gutted about. But he obviously got the win, and he wants to push on for big fights now. So, is it exciting to see that the stage that Harlem's in his career?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like Harlem has his flow now, and it's just I'm just happy seeing him out there and performing like this. It's just incredible. He put a lot of work in the gym, and it's just nice seeing it coming to light. So he's doing great, and I'm just happy to watch him also knocking the guy out. So that's just brilliant.
What do you make of Eubank Senior being on the scene? His uncle, he's battling, he's pushing hard for Harlem. Wants the Conor Ben fight. What do you make of that link up between the two?
It's just amazing, you can see the charisma they both got, and they fit well together, and it's just entertaining watching also seeing on his side, and I just love it. They make a good figure on the TV everywhere, and it's just nice watching.
Absolutely. Abass, as we close 2023, what do you look for in 2024 now? Is it to push on and fight for the big titles and be in the big fights?
100%. I'm looking forward to get back on the stage and to prove my potential and grow from that. Looking for the big fights and big titles. I'm not scared of anyone. I will fight anyone. So I just want to get back in the ring and present myself as a danger for my division.
Absolutely. Abass, just want to say thank you for taking time to speak to me. I do appreciate always catching up with you. It's good to hear from you again, mate. Glad everything's all going
Thank
well.
you. Enjoy it.
Top man. Thank you, mate. Cheers.